In this video, we're going to discuss how to set alerts. More specifically, we're going to set geofence alerts. In our last video about geofencing, we did set a geofence around the Kansas City airport. So we're going to go ahead and set an alert to give us notification when our tracking unit goes in or out of that geofence. So to access the alerts, you're going to go up here to the little tool icon, click on it, and go to alerts. As you can tell, I already have one alert set, but we're going to make up a new alert. So all we're going to do is go over here and press the plus button. We're going to call this alert KC Airport. All right, and after we do that, we're going to want to select which one of our tracking units we want to use for this alert. We're going to go ahead and select the shipment tracker. After that, now it's going to ask us what type of alert. This is where it can get a little confusing, but there is a variety of different alerts that are already preset in the system. Plus, we do have some custom events that we have also set in the system as well. So there's a multitude of different alerts you can try to set and play around with. That is no problem at all. But today we're going to do a geofence in and out alert. You can do an in or an out or an in and out. So we're going to go ahead and do an in and out alert. So we'll just click on that. Now it's going to take us and it's going to ask us, and we talked about before in the geofence video, it's going to ask us to select which geofence that we want to use. We only have one set up, the KC Airport, so we're going to click on that. Then geofencing is grayed out because we've already selected our geofence. All right, so the next tab you're going to see is what's called the Schedule tab. The Schedule tab, not really used very often, but if you do have something that you only want to be alerted on during specific times or hours or days of the week, that's why you use the Schedule tab. So for example, the way the schedule is set up right now is I have that schedule button clicked right up here in the corner. And this alert will only be active between 6 p.m. and right now 6 a.m. on Mondays. So you can set it up any specific time that you want to be active or inactive. Honestly, most of the time you're going to be set it up for 24 hours a day. So you'll just leave the schedule tab alone. Go ahead and unclick schedule, and now your alert is going to be active 24 hours a day. That alert can be turned on and off just from the main alert page. So all you have to do is right here where you see the word active. If you want to turn your alert on or off, all you have to do is click the word active. The alert will go red. Click it again. The alert will go green. Now your alert is active. In order to get the alert, you have to set up your notifications. At One Truck GPS, we have two different ways to do that. We can do it by either a desktop notification, an in-app notification, which is basically the same, or an email notification. For important things, I would definitely recommend that you set up both the app push notification as well as the email notification, and of course the desktop notification. It does give you the option to select a color. And what that does is when you get the web notification on your computer, it'll pop up a little box and it'll show in that little box exactly what the alert is and what's happened. So we'll go ahead and click the color. You can ignore notifications if they're repeated within a certain number of minutes. Sounds, this is again just for the desktop version. You got a hint or a beep beep, whichever one you want. Then pop-up notifications. Again, this is the desktop version. When you click on that, you have three different options. You have it to be up on the desktop for 5 seconds, 10 seconds, or to stay on the desktop until you go ahead and click on it. You have the app push notification. This again, make sure that you've downloaded that tracker client app that we showed in one of our videos. That's also listed on your information as well as our website. That will give you your app push notification. Make sure that app push notification is enabled within the app on your cell phone. And lastly, email notification. So we're going to go ahead and select this, and we're going to put in our email that we want this notification to come to. Once that is all set, webhooks, you can actually share the notifications too with people if you want. There's a multitude of different ways you can get this notification out, but these are just some of the options available. All right, after you're done with that, the command prompt will not be anything that you don't ever use. That's why you don't have permission to use it. So the last thing you'll do is just hit save. Once you hit save, now you're going to see that you have a KC Airport geofence in-out alert app set to 1 unit. And that's all you have to do, set an alert. So once that tracker comes in or out of this green geofenced area, you're going to get an alert up here on your desktop as well as on your cell phone. And if you select, by email.